And are you Mr. Gonzalez? You entered a plea to count 2. According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. The state is opposed to your application, and they're taking in consideration 2025 CR 012507. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I don't understand, and I want to get to the crux of the issues.
Right out the gate, the judge sets the tone. A plea bargain with a 10-year cap means the defendant already negotiated damage control. But notice what's happening. The state is opposing leniency and bringing up prior history. That's code 4. This isn't your first rodeo. The court isn't just sentencing this case, it's evaluating a pattern.
I don't understand how you say you've been to prison, you learned from that, and now we're here with somebody being hit over their head with a bottle.
That's enough.
Well, see, here's the thing. People always say their family needs them, but they don't think about that before.
And here's the tension point. The judge isn't confused, she's testing credibility. When someone says, "I learned my lesson," but they're back for another violent offense, the court wants proof of change, not promises. Prison didn't fix it last time, so why should the court gamble now?
I'm not trying to go get there things. It was about that documentary shit that has been do everything that shit got anything that ever happened like off camera where nobody has seen. I'm doing all this time to know we're going so walking away that makes very important and different. That's never happened.
Right. State, any questions?
Mr. Gonzalez, you would agree that you've been on probation. Well, in 2007, you were on probation for a theft, is that correct?
Part of it is it's a question.
You can't recall. Okay, would it surprise you to learn you were put on deferred adjudication and that probation was later revoked? You can't remember?
I'll get it.
I've grown up a lot. I've grown up a lot. I was 16, 17, I was 12.
And then in 2009, how was it open? Okay, can you recall the conviction?
Oh. Memory loss in court. That's never a good look. Especially when it comes to prior probation being revoked. Deferred adjudication means you were given a second chance before, and it didn't stick. Judges remember patterns even when defendants suddenly don't.
Yes, I was in prison already.
Okay, and then again in 2007, you were sentenced, is that correct?
That was for the same thing, the same time.
Do you recall what offense it was though on 12/3/2007? The aggravated robbery, yes. And you were sentenced, correct?
That's fine.
So how can you reconcile to this court that you were changed if it was only 4 years between that parole discharge and the new one?
Parole discharge?
Mm-hmm.
Well, from the moment that it happened, yeah. And I know that from the time that it discharged, there's some things. Before I went into prison, I was 19, and I was a kid still. And whatever that I went through, I grew up, and I'm not that same person anymore. I'm an adult. I understand everything that's going on, and that's why I try to stay away from the problem. I'm just trying to build my life and build a family, and that's it. I would never want to be in this courtroom. I never imagined myself being here again ever in my life, because it makes me sick.
If you are here again, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions, right?
All right, any other witnesses? All right, the court will hear argument. State.
Your Honor, we'd be asking for you to sentence for 10 years and deny the defendant's application. He's already taken a trip to TDC for a violent offense with parole 4 years prior to the same offense, so because of his history, and then he chose the underlying offense.
Defense.
Your Honor, the aggravated offense that he had occurred in 2007. He was 19 years old. Please stand. A large amount of time. locked up and on all of these successes. He wasn't revoked. So he did well on parole. Did well for 4 years in probation. This case happened. As the court knows, it was a lot of things going on at that bar. It was bad. They did. This is a valid evidence, but honestly, those things changed from the moment. So business, if he was in prison, that's inaccurate. It's true. This particular night, though, things are out of control, and all the way around, and made a bad decision. I understand that the court's in a difficult position, and making the decision that they feel comfortable that they're letting the court know that he's been reliable, he's been trustworthy, he's done what he said he's supposed to do while he's been on this monitor lately. We would ask the court to take a chance on him. He's not in the future, but that he can in fact succeed. If he screws up, then but I don't believe that's going to happen. He and his family both position successful.
All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have you come back here tomorrow at 9. Attorney, you need to be here exactly at 9. And at that time, I'll give you my decision. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Ms. Ferguson, if you can give them a reset form for 9. Thank you.
Much later.
For your hand. So that all parties are aware, I wanted to re-watch the video that was already stipulated to and that was a part of the evidence. So from watching the video, I want to know what happened outside. Well, because there's no video outside. Correct. So everyone is outside, and then all of a sudden there is something that happens and everybody's angry and there's a fight that happens inside. Have you had a chance to watch this recently?
No. I've seen, in the beginning, I've seen all the video, and then the only part I've seen recently was the inside part.
All right, you can load that up. And I can tell you both, the reason why I'm asking that question, because there are some things, sometimes that things occur off camera, but from watching the video, it appears that something happened outside. I don't know what happened outside because there are no videos for outside. I only see what happened inside.
It didn't happen outside, it was the altercation.
If the court would, I'm not sure how
No,
far
they're
back.
going to show you
Okay,
the
I
video.
wasn't just how far back. I wasn't sure how far back the court went. But there's the portion where the complaining witness goes out. He's at the door.
Oh, no. I'm just trying to figure out from him what happened outside.
Okay. You remember?
Just to clarify, do you want it on the big screen?
Yes, so that he is able to see. Because for the court, the stipulations, they're slightly convoluted because there was a lot that was happening at this bar. Then you have this shooting that has absolutely nothing to do with you and nothing to do with the case that's before me today. So the shooting is a whole separate matter involving someone else. And if there's no objection, if y'all can just...
This is a crucial moment. The judge is separating chaos from culpability. There was a shooting, dramatic, yes, but it has nothing to do with this defendant. She's narrowing the lens. Courts don't punish vibes. They punish actions. And she's laser focused on what he did inside that bar.
Are you ready for this?
move towards the part where they come back from being outside.
That was like right by me with the sleeveless shirt next to the guy. It looks like a pool stick in the back.
All right, if you can, yes, rewind, please.
She took me outside after the first incident.
So, just 1 second. Pause, right there. Who is that lady there who's coming towards the gentleman in the hat?
It's my wife.
That's your wife? All right, and then if you could keep it moving forward, please. Pause. Who is that person there?
That's the ex-girlfriend of my sister-in-law that passed away.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So what were you saying?
We were outside, and my mother-in-law, after the first incident, she had took me outside just to calm everything down.
Okay, so what was the first incident? And did that first incident involve the person with the hat?
This guy.
Yes.
They were all together.
All right, so did it involve the person with the cowboy hat?
I mean, the first incident, no, man.
Okay, so you have the first incident, and it's not involving that person.
Right.
What incident involves him?
This incident, right when we were outside, we were all trying to get in the car and to leave. There was a lot that happened. There was a lot of arguments, loud talking back and forth. Everybody, we were trying to get out there. That guy goes out there to go instigate, and he starts telling us stuff. I don't know exactly. He started telling my wife stuff. He started talking stuff. Everything happened real fast. We just remember the lady putting him back inside. He was the one going outside to us, telling us stuff. He wasn't they were all a group together. I don't know if you've seen him. Mm-hmm. Nothing was happening. He went outside. That guy grabbed a pool ball and a beer bottle. I don't know if you ever went in. Y'all can see that clearly. I don't know what they had planned, but he went out there to go instigate and tell us stuff. My wife came in, and I saw her go very aggressive to her. I remember the first incident when they grabbed my sister-in-law and they put her in a headlock like she was a lady. And
okay, and so that
happened yet.
Are you saying that incident with her being placed in a headlock happened outside?
That was inside. That was on that side to the left, way in the back on that side. Mm-hmm. Well, that's where the first incident. If you see that table, it's like this, and that's how it happened over there on that side. I don't know how that didn't get caught on camera.
Why did you all proceed to come back into the bars?
The instigating.
No, I mean, if there's an instigation that happens outside, if there's an incident that happens outside the bar, and it appears that the people you are saying are the instigators are inside the bar, why didn't you all just leave? Why did you come back inside the bar?
Right. I went. Everybody was drunk, man. They had already grabbed my sister-in-law in the headlock. That's not the environment for anything. My wife went inside after that guy from whatever the threats and whatever he was talking and saying, and she goes straight up to him, and I just remembered my sister-in-law. That's all I remembered was that guy having her in the headlock and everybody trying to get him off her, and she's a lady. And I didn't want that to happen to my wife. I know that there's other things that I could have done. I was just moving to get my wife out of there. I didn't want nothing to happen to my wife.
But you all are already outside the bar. Why are you all coming back inside?
I wanted to make sure that my wife, nothing happened to her. They was very aggressive, as you can see. They were telling each other stuff back and forth. I didn't know what was going on. I was drunk. I stopped drinking since that day because a lot happened, and I just want to move forward and change my life. And I made a mistake that shouldn't have happened.
No. Let's not do with, I made a mistake. You made some choice.
Decision.
And so I want you to listen to my question. So you're outside in the parking lot, and I'm assuming your wife and and the other person that you're with, the other female, y'all are all in the parking lot.
There's actually some tables outside that door.
Okay, so you guys are outside. So when the instigators went back inside the bar, why didn't you all just leave? Why did you all come inside the bar?
I was trying to protect my wife. I didn't know that it was a lot happening. There was a lot of guys there. Everybody was drunk.
But at that time,
I just wanted to protect her.
No, I understand that. Here's the thing. My question is, all of the people you care about, they were outside. Is that correct?
No, it was just man.
All right. So my question is, people are drunk. There's some instigators. You all are outside. The people who are instigators go inside the bar. Why didn't you all just leave? Why are you and your loved ones, coming back inside the bar? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think at that point, just because of the environment that it was in, it was already hostile. Everybody was arguing. Everybody was under the influence. I think that's the reason, if you ask me, because if me personally, if I was sober, if we were all sober.
And this right here is the $1 million question. If you were already outside, why go back in? Self-defense arguments collapse when you voluntarily re-enter the conflict. The judge isn't buying that it was chaotic explanation. She's asking about decision-making. Because intoxication explains behavior, it doesn't excuse it.
I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have even still been outside arguing and trying to get in the car. We would have left. But I think for the fact that everybody was under the influence, that's what drew everybody back inside.
All right.
It was not an intentions to fight with anybody. I really wanted to leave and get out of it. But I couldn't leave with myself. I had to make sure everybody got in the car.
All right, State, is there any restitution that's owed?
I didn't see it in the PSI.
Okay. Somebody mess with our AC.
Yes, it's really hot in here.
Either way, I'm having a hot flash.
No, it's hot. It's
Okay.
really hot.
All right, thank you. To the young people, is it hot in here?
It's not. You're not young, Judge.
All right.
Just a second.